The Japanese government has agreed to hold talks with Taiwan early next year over the issue of Japan's wartime sex slavery atrocities against Taiwanese women. Now, this comes on the heels of the Taiwanese government calling on the Japanese government to apologize and offer compensation similar to the landmark agreement reached by Korea and Japan on Monday. Kwon Jang Ho files this report.
The Taiwanese government could strike a deal similar to the one agreed between Korea and Japan earlier this week. Speaking to local press on Wednesday, Taiwan's Foreign Minister David Lin said the two governments will meet early next year to discuss the issue of Japanese military sexual enslavement of women during World War II. Lin said they will negotiate on monetary compensations and a formal apology to Taiwanese victims.
Our most important stance on this issue is to protect the dignity and interest of Taiwanese victims. Our stance is that we urge the Japanese government to clearly make an apology and pay compensation.
Taiwan was under Japanese colonial rule for 50 years, up to the end of the Second World War. Over 2,000 women were thought to have been forced into sexual slavery, but only 4 are still alive today. Victims from the Philippines are also demanding a similar agreement. Kyodo News reported on Tuesday the head of an organization of former Filipino comfort women said she respected the decision of the Koreans, but that their government also needs to act. Of the 174 original members of this group, less than 100 are still alive today. Victims from as far away as Netherlands are also asking for an apology and compensation. There are thought to have been about 400 Dutch women who were captured and enslaved from Dutch colonies in Asia. Some victims were offered compensation 10 years ago, but many refused, saying legal acknowledgement by Japan of its war crimes was more important. Kwon Jang Ho, Arirang News.